Hi, I'm Ashton, here with my colleague Dina, and we're going to teach you a little bit about how less can be more in the digital media era. In order to get more from social media campaigns, we're going to promote less irrelevant posts and tweets, less nonsensical questions, and we're going to focus more at building conversations which help get you more customers.
So in this talk we are going to speak about three main categories, which is less posts, quality versus quantity, and two-way conversations, and how to create relationships. So the first category is to stop posting so much. We are overwhelmed by that amount of the information that we can access information everywhere on the go, from work, or at home, from your desktop computer or from your smartphones. But we have to remember, like, people cannot absorb everything. In addition, we have to respect the audience time in order to get their engagement and then to have them as future customers and to gain their loyalty. Unlike a standard media, where you distribute more flyers, you might get more customers, and digital media is completely the opposite. Why? Basically, if you post a lot of tweets, Facebook messages, or pictures on Instagram, if it's unrelevant to your brand, then it's basically as a spam. People will start to unfollow you on Twitter, and they will dislike your Facebook page. It's a big turn-off to your customers. So avoid doing that, and remember, when you post something, it has to be relevant, it has to engage your customers, and most importantly, it has to be according to your branding plan. This is an example of a Facebook page, and this is WWE Shop, a business page. They do have over 2,000 likes on their Facebook, but they are not really following a good approach in digital marketing. Why? First, because they post a lot. They post 5 times a day, which is very, very much for Facebook. In addition to that, all their posts are just buy. All what they do is direct selling. They don't focus on how to engage their customers and how to build relationships. So why do we need to stop posting so much? The answer lies in the new tweak to the Facebook algorithm. The new tweak to Facebook algorithm focus more on what's more interested to their customer, to their users. The more likes, shares, the more the value of the post is. So if your posts are direct selling and buy, probably it will not appear on the newsfeed, because the post that you see on newsfeed is not as fresh as it could be. In addition to that, the new tweak of Facebook algorithm, they focus on what is hot topic in the conversations. So, for example, we will later explain about the Christmas video and how Coca-Cola used the holiday seasons to promote their brand. This is a hot topic conversation for the holiday season. So probably their post message will appear higher or in the top of their audience newsfeed. So again, why we need to stop posting so much for Twitter? Also, in Twitter, the more you tweet, the quicker your tweet will die. I couldn't find something specific for spam of your tweet, but for Twitter, retweet is the currency of the Twitter. And retweet is what will make your tweet live longer. So your tweets have to be really engaging and interesting to let your audience retweet you. So if we look closely at this chart, you see there is 200 tweets. If those 200 tweets were published in less than 100 hours, then their retweet is not many. While if those 200 tweets, as you can see, were published slowly over the number of slowly, then the number of retweets increase. So as you can see, the relationship is linear, and there is correlation between the lifespan of the tweet and how faster you tweet. As you can see, there is correlation between the lifespan of a tweet and the retweets. So the relationship was linear, and that means the more you tweet, the faster your tweet will die. Quality. It doesn't matter if you publish 1,000 blog. What matters more is how relevant this blog to your audience, how relevant to your brand. Is it in line with your branding message? There is no one blanket that covers all, like how to make engaging content. But what I can tell you, or one interesting information is, don't give the whole information. Limiting the information engages the imagination. Don't give the whole information. There is nothing more interesting than let your audience fill the blanks and let them find the meaning out of the missing information. A very good example on that is The Sopranos. The Sopranos is a drama series started in 1999 and ended 2007. The ending was a little bit mysterious and it wasn't very clear till the date. And like we are 2014 now, after 7 years, people are still posting posts and articles trying to explain exactly what happened at the end and trying to analyze it. So if it ends in a normal way, people will not really speak about it after 7 years. So there is something to take from this is to keep your audience engaged, don't give the whole information. Pickiness is encouraged in your messages. So for example, tweets like, how are you, or what are you going to eat this Saturday? If your business is not related to food business or tourism, this is irrelevant to your brand, and this is a spam. So what you need basically is to think more about your audience. So remember, pickiness is encouraged. Always think about your target audience and know what's more engaging to them. So again, you have to have marketing strategy. Simply, you need to have strategy that follows your company's brand, because even good quality content, if not coupled with a strategy, might not take your brand anywhere. If you don't have strategy, it's like shooting with blindfolded. Having said that, there is no winning strategy for creating engagement. This is largely due to the fact that different brands will have different targets, and those targets will value things differently.
For our first section of Less is More, we're going to look at quality content. It's not so much how much a brand posts, but how good the content is and how much engagement it sparks from the community. Take Oreo, for example. It's a cookie brand, but it's got millions of followers. They only post about once a day, and most of their posts are either appetizing ways of showing the products or relevant posts to what people are already talking about. For example, if it's Halloween, they did their Dunkanatomy post. That's an example of the kind of content Oreo would put out to keep themselves in the conversation. The video we're about to show you is a 30-second video where Oreo did a co-branding promotion with Transformers, which was a very hot topic at the time. This is an example of how Oreo stayed relevant, and it was only a 30-second clip, so it also shows you how less content means more interaction. For two-way conversation, Second Cup only posts one quality post a day, either showing an appetizing showcase of their products or a conversation such as, what was your morning coffee like? What mainly happens on this page is you see a conversation between them and the audience. Whether it's someone commenting on a delicious-looking Second Cup pastry or coffee, or it's somebody saying they just enjoyed a latte, Second Cup will ask the audience member a question such as, what location did you go to enjoy this latte? Which really shows the two-way conversation between the brand and the audience member. Next, we're going to look at a case study where a lot of companies can learn from this company specifically. We're looking at Coca-Cola Cable. This is a company that only posts once or twice a day, but the main attraction of this social media page is the dedicated customer service reps and salespeople actually having conversations with the audience right on the Facebook page that often end in the customer saying, okay, I'm going to call your company and I'm going to actually purchase these products because of the conversation. So you can see that there's less of a focus on pushing content out there and more of a focus on relating with your customers and your audience. This is an area where a lot of people can learn from cable companies, where we should be having a dedicated customer service rep behind most e-commerce websites, Facebook pages, because people are often going to go there and direct their inquiries for products at that page.
Now we are going to show you a video for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola have 90 million likes on their Facebook for just a soft drink. So this uploaded video, it was 1 week or 2 weeks before the holiday seasons. So as you can see, like all the videos saying, like happiness, and is associated with Coca-Cola, because basically all the time branding message for cola is happiness, and always they have it in different flavors. So Coca-Cola, smart marketing, and less is more. So as you can see, always Coca-Cola, their messages are short, relevant, and creative and brilliant. Coca-Cola, smart marketing, and less is more. As you can see, Coca-Cola always are creative in their messages. And what they are really good at is to make all their audience feel they are one community. Whether they are in North America, in Middle East, and Africa, and Asia, they are all share the same thing, which is Coca-Cola, which is very brilliant. In addition to that, they're always, their tweets or videos, it's always they have the Coca-Cola brand, which is very important. I hope that you learned something from the Coca-Cola examples, from Cogeco, from Second Cup, but basically Coca-Cola, because they are brilliant in their branding and their advertising. I hope that you learned something from Coca-Cola. They are brilliant in their marketing for just a soft drink. And remember, if you want to remember one thing, is to be engaged, be relevant, and to create relationship with your customers. So whatever your strategy is, whether you have a business, you have a small product, you want to brand for yourself, remember, less is indeed more. Thank you for watching.